This is the brutal story of how I battled my Twitch chat for control of a zoo using artificial intelligence. This zoo has animals like lions, penguins, bears, and rats in the bathroom, but whichever team takes 10 animal exhibits or special resources first wins the whole zoo. It all began when the otter exhibit, led by Twitch chat, began a quest to dominate the rest of the zoo and called themselves the Cult of Chotters. Meanwhile, in the llama exhibit, I led an uprising called the DugDug herd, who planned to take over the zoo first. Each turn, we will decide our herd's attack and then let the artificial intelligence program Novel AI use real data and science to determine what would have actually happened in the battle. But there's one new thing. Every animal in this zoo gets a special, randomly chosen trait that defines them, like being drug addicts or extremely horny. So let's begin this by learning the trait of Twitch chat's otters. Your otters are... suffering from short-term memory loss. Okay. Meanwhile, my llamas are... holding guns! Let's go! That's a way better trait, dude. I am finally gonna win one of these. What are our powers again? Your powers are that you have short-term memory loss. Or is that your joke? Got him. Shut up. The stage is now set. Twitch chat has beaten me the last 3 times we've done this, but today I'm feeling good, so let the AI zoo battle begin. Twitch chat is up first. Chat, what do you want to do for your first turn? Elect Rosa as your pope. So what do you mean by take over the welcome sign? Like invade, like steal the welcome sign. Okay. Now, just to be clear, there is a welcome sign in the zoo, but we just added it for decoration. It's not an animal and it's not worth any points. The welcome sign is critical. Research strength darts. That's a good one. Try to fuck the fish. The goldfish are in a fountain. Hey, you guys here? In the zoo, the otters snuck out of their exhibit and went and fucked the goldfish fountain. Seduce the welcome sign. Okay, these are, you got 10 options. Let's do one of these. All right, looks like Electros as your pope is fighting with seduce the welcome sign, which are really potent options, you guys. Okay, it looks like you're going for seducing the welcome sign. That is a thoroughly stupid way to open, but let's go for it. You're trying to seduce it? Right? What does that mean? Are you trying to fuck it? What are you talking about, Doug? Jesus Christ, this is a mess. This is already a horrible idea. Huh? Who are you? The DugDug herd and the Cult of Chotters have been fighting for control of the animal kingdom inside the San Diego Zoo. The DugDug herd was first formed by a bunch of llamas with guns in the llama exhibit. The Cult of Chotters was founded by a group of otters with short-term memory loss in the river otter exhibit. Now the two groups seek to take control of the entire zoo and begin conquering the other animal exhibits. To begin their conquest, the Cult of Chotters attempts to take over the zoo's welcome sign by seducing it. Even though the otters have severe short-term memory loss, they know that the welcome sign will help their cult, and so they head over to seduce it. On the other side of the zoo, the DugDug herd is also attempting to conquer the welcome sign. They are led by an alpaca named Precious, who has a very small penis. She heads to the side where she meets up with her fellow Dugamas, including an alligator. Okay, this is so... hold on. An alligator, a hippo, and a peacock. All of them are members of the DugDug herd because they all have tiny... That's not canon. You're gonna forget this in a second anyway. In addition, Precious is the leader of the DugDug herd.
Congratulations, Doug.
No, shut up. It is rumored that she once had a large penis, but it got eaten by a fox. So now she makes sure that anybody who joins the group must be at least as bad off as she used to be. Precious convinces the welcome sign that if he helps her conquer the other animals in the zoo, then she will make him the most important sign in the world. He agrees and begins helping them conquer the rest of the animal exhibits. All right, I'm calling it. I got the welcome sign. Huge turn of events. What sign? Give it to us if you don't want it. No, I'm keeping it. You guys have fucking destroyed me in the previous ones of these. I want to win. I want to win. Okay, I was gonna go for bathroom rats. I'm gonna go for koalas and then flamingos. I'm going for the koalas. My turn. The DugDug herd of llamas has recently captured the welcome sign, and now they set their sights on the koala exhibit. Precious, the alpaca leader, begins to attack the koala exhibit with their guns and extremely small wieners. The Cult of Chotters sends out their leader, Wiggly the otter, to lead his troops into battle against the DugDug herd. He's accompanied by several of his close friends who are all loyal followers of him and his cult. Shiver, Hosepipe, and Zoot. As he travels through the zoo, he comes across an elephant that is sitting on a bench eating some carrots. This looks like a good place for me to rally my troops, says Wiggly. I don't think so, sir, said the elephant. You see, I'm an elephant. Wiggly takes offense. Why don't you come down here and fight us then? No, thank you, sir. I prefer to sit in a nice comfy chair while enjoying a delicious carrot snack. Shiver, Wiggly's third in command, thinks it's time to test the water. Well, if you're afraid of us, what do you say we just leave your little corner of the zoo alone and go conquer a different part of the jungle? You wouldn't be any worse off than you already are. Zoot speaks up next. Yeah, let's just leave him alone and head over to the monkey exhibit to start our conquest there. Wait, no. Hosepipe chimes in. A wise choice, but let's not forget about the elephant exhibit. That's one one big pile of poo. Shiver points to the elephant. What do you mean? What does he mean by that? He means the elephant poop, so I suggest we get out of here and head to another part of the zoo before he makes a mess of our fun. Okay, we'll continue this 2 more turns. Wiggly is ready to throw down with the elephant. I'll show you a big pile of poop, Mr. Elephant. Let's see how well you hold up against a real army. With that, Wiggly turns around and marches away, followed by his loyal followers. Later that night, Wiggly leads his troops into the monkey exhibit where they successfully capture the monkey exhibit. How? Why did I get the welcome sign on your turn and you go steal the monkeys on my turn? This doesn't make sense. Fine, whatever, we run it. Jack, congratulations, you successfully get the monkeys somehow. I was here. Was I here?
We have to hunt the goldfish. They still have a shorter memory than we have.
True. Okay, so the monkeys that you just captured are disguised as gorillas. How does that change anything? Foolproof! What does that accomplish? Congratulations, chat. Your monkeys are now disguised as gorillas. I don't see how this helps you. You are up. Eat the fish in the fountain. Crochet with the gorillas. Wait. Elect fake Harambe as your new leader. So you're just pretending to have Harambe is what your plan. Fake the moon landing with the monkeys? What would that do? That wouldn't do anything. Teach the monkeys how to use tools. That's a good one. And then elect Rosa as Pope. All right, here you go. You are deciding to teach your monkeys how to use tools. Is it a specific tool or just broadly tools or stone tools? Power tools. I'll say power tools and we'll say that you like got them from the exhibit or something. All right, here we go. Wiggly, who is still suffering from short-term memory loss, decides that the cult of Chotters must teach these monkeys how to use power tools. With this knowledge, the monkeys will help the cult invade the rest of the zoo. However, the monkeys are disguised as gorillas. Wiggly is startled when he sees the gorilla dressed as a monkey. Who are you? Who are you really? The gorilla turns around. Me? I'm just a lowly ape named Butch. Why do you ask? You're a gorilla and you act like a monkey. What are you trying to pull? Okay, so Wiggly is very convinced that Butch is actually a gorilla. Butch replies, why would I want to pull anything? I'm just a simple gorilla. My people are peaceful and we only eat bananas and other fruits. We don't even own a power drill or a chainsaw. It's not fair that I have to wear this costume when everyone else gets to be themselves. How dare you? This is my zoo, mine rules, Wiggly yells. We're gonna train you and your fellow primates to use power tools to help us capture the rest of the zoo and put an end to all the other animal exhibits. Jesus Christ, Wiggly. Wiggly begins training the monkeys to use power tools. However, the poor monkeys can't figure out how to operate the tools. They keep turning them on, but the drills and saws just do nothing except vibrate. I think that's a failure, dude. One more shot. Unless they learn it right now, that's it. The monkey leader, Calvin, tries to explain to Wiggly that he's wasting his time, but Wiggly doesn't care. He continues to train the monkeys anyway. One day, Wiggly decides to go back to his secret hideout to discuss the status of the war. No, monkeys do not understand how to use tools. It's not a special resource, but you do have vibrating drill saws. What do I want? I'm gonna go for the bathroom rats. I'm feeling confident about this one. With the welcome sign captured, the Dugama herd sets their sights on the rat-infested northern bathroom. Precious, the alpaca leader, uses her guns to try to take out the alpha rat. But the alpha rat, who's actually a female rat named Jillian, escapes from the bathroom before Precious can capture her. Precious, the alpaca leader, realizes that this meant that Jillian could be leader of a rival gang. She decides to find her and kill her so the Dugama herd can take over the rat colony. She asks her loyal followers to help her search for the alpha rat. Meanwhile, Jillian, the female rat, has tried to convince a group of rats to join the new Dugama herd? Her plan works and a group of rats joins the Dugama herd. Wait, what? They're being led by a male rat named Paul. Jillian is not happy about this and decides to go after Paul. Wait, okay, so there's the Jillian rats, there's the Paul rats, and then me as the alpaca. I think we let this ride. She ambushes him and tries to eat his brains, but he fends her off with his tiny wieners. Why do the rats also have small dicks? Why does everybody in my herd have small wieners? Jillian realizes that he might be able to lead a successful coup against Precious, the alpaca leader. Wait, no, don't do that. She decides to let him live. Meanwhile, Precious, the alpaca leader, leads her group of Dugama herd into the monkey enclosure. They are led by a penguin named Carlos. Wait, okay, so that's it, right? Ignore Carlos for a second. Here's my interpretation. I did not successfully capture the main rat colony, but there's a group of traitor rats led by Paul who joined my herd. And Jillian actually attacked Paul, who beat him off with her wiener, and she decided to let him live. Okay, so I did not take over the bathroom rats, but I did get a little second rat colony led by Paul. Now, according to the rules, if you capture an entirely new animal exhibit or a special resource, that also counts as a point. So these rats are 1 point for me. Thanks, Paul. Let's give my new rats some traits. My new rat colony is... Shit!
This will be interesting. The rats will be the first animals with short-term memory loss. I wonder how this will affect things.
Okay, that's funny. Give the welcome sign a trait. Welcome sign's not a point. I guess it is sentient. Okay, we're giving the welcome sign a trait. It is... is ninjas. The welcome sign is a ninja. It's still not worth a point. You guys are up.
Doug, I lost my memory in the divorce.
People are talking about balloons. What do you want to do specifically? Like, let's do train the monkeys to pop balloons. Train a monkey hit squad. Ally with Jillian the rat leader. Ooh. Assassinate the welcome sign. Again, it's not worth anything. Unmask the gorillas? What would that do? Attack and eat the goldfish. Here are your options. What do you want to do? Okay, you guys want to try to ally with Jillian the rat leader. I think that's a smart play. Oh, no, never mind. It's train the monkeys to pop balloons. You're up. Wiggly forgets that they were trying to train the monkeys in power tools and then comes up with a great new idea. The otters should train the gorillas how to pop balloons. By popping lots of balloons, the monkeys will help them take over the zoo. So they begin trying to train the monkeys, who are disguised as gorillas. Unfortunately, the otters' plans never works because the monkeys are too stupid to actually do anything useful. The otters are disappointed again. To make matters worse, the monkeys are getting hungry, so they decide to grab some food. As they are leaving the training area, a large gorilla walks in and wants to join the training session. Hey, what are you guys doing? The gorilla asks. We're putting you through your paces, says Wiggly. In that case, I'd love to join in. You're late to class, Butch, snaps Wiggly. Oh no, it's okay, I'm a gorilla. We have a lot of free time during the day to train. See, this is the problem, Wiggly angrily shouts. Now we have 2 classes of primates to train and we can't get them to learn anything. It's okay, we'll just get some more bananas and then I'll show you how to bust a few balloons. Sounds good? Wiggly starts laughing. Yeah, sure, we can try that. Just don't expect much. You'll probably just blow up a bunch of balloons and that's it. What? That's not fair. I got this. Butch picks up the power drill and walks towards the door. Okay, is he actually gonna pop balloons? What's going on here? Wait a minute, Wiggly says. Where are you going? To the banana patch, says Butch. I need a little something to eat right now. Don't worry, I'll stop you. Wiggly runs after him and grabs him by the tail. No, you won't. I'm gonna teach you how to pop some balloons. Okay, let's see how you like this, Butch yells as he pushes Wiggly over backwards. Gah! Wiggly screams in pain. Butch laughs. What are you doing? Wiggly asks. I'm gonna pop some balloons. Butch reaches out and grabs the drill, which is running on high speed. He squeezes the trigger and the drill explodes in a large cloud of smoke. Okay, if he pops a balloon, then you did it. The explosion knocks Wiggly backwards, sending him flying against the wall. Ouch, that hurt, says Wiggly. He shakes his head and gets back up. Butch keeps using the drill and the blast blows Wiggly off the table and onto the ground. Butch continues to blast Wiggly until he loses consciousness. When he awakens, Wiggly is in bed and Butch is standing over him. Okay, this whole fight between Wiggly the otter and Butch the pretend gorilla goes on for like 5 more minutes. Nothing actually happens. No balloons get popped. So let's skip past this. I'm up. Okay, going for the rats last time. Didn't work. I'm going for giraffes. I'm not gonna try to recruit them. I'm just gonna run in their enclosure and try to ride them like a horse. That's a badass idea. Giraffe horses. Let's go. Precious, the leader of the llamas who is also holding a gun and has a small wiener, decides that the llamas should switch strategies. Instead of fighting the rats, the llamas should get the giraffes as battle mounts. And so Precious and the llamas run into the giraffe exhibit and try to mount them like horses. This has gotta work, dude. But the giraffes are not interested in being mounted by llamas. They run away and jump into the river otter exhibit next door, which is currently occupied by a group of otters who were recently released from prison. All right, we let it ride. Maybe you guys are gonna do something to giraffes. The llama riders become confused and disoriented by the water and fall down into the river. Meanwhile, the alpha rat is enjoying her freedom from the bathroom and finds herself attracted to Paul, one of the rats who joined the Duggamer herd. This is all over the place. Jillian, the female rat, is not impressed with the Duggamer herd's approach to taking over the zoo. She tells Paul that Precious, the alpaca leader, is only interested in having a small penis, and she wants to lead the Duggamer herd instead. Paul agrees and leads a coup against the alpaca leader, but Precious, the alpaca leader, fights back. She shoots Paul with her tiny wieners, which makes him turn into a zombie llama. He's a rat. This gives the other llamas the opportunity to surround Precious and take her prisoner. Why is wait, what? But Precious, the alpaca leader, does not give up easily. She managed to escape with Jillian, the female rat, and some of her remaining followers. So I lost Precious? She then leads her gang of llamas to the gorilla enclosure where they plan to use the gorillas for their own army. Okay, and now meanwhile, Jillian and Precious are plotting to... I think I just lost Precious and nothing else. We get Precious. No, they're in the gorilla exhibit. No, that makes sense, right? I lost Precious. That's all that happened. Well, not a great turn for me. I guess my leader is a zombie now. Yeah, this is Paul now. You guys are up. Breed with the giraffes. Enslave the koalas. I feel like you could just go recruit them. That feels excessive. Have Wiggly get married to Butch. Then Butch would count as a special resource. If he's like married into your cult. Train assassin monkeys. The monkeys haven't been very receptive to you training them. These are your 10. All right, it's looking like breeding with giraffes. Seems like the main thing. What would that look like? A giraffe? An ottaf? Seduction time. When Wiggly wakes up, he forgets everything that happened recently. Then he learns that the giraffes have all run into the otter exhibit and started swimming around. Clearly, the giraffes are interested in joining the cult of chotters, so Wiggly tells the otters to try breeding with the giraffes to bring them into the cult. The otters immediately begin trying to copulate with the giraffes, romantically. Unfortunately, the otters and the giraffes have difficulty mating because the giraffes are very shy and awkward. So instead of having sex with each other, they start having sex with each other's friends. Okay, that still counts, right? Or is it talking about your monkeys? Soon, the otters and the giraffes have developed developed a strange new species of animal. Their bodies and heads are both made of hair, and their arms are long, thin sticks attached to their neck. These animals are called hair giraffes. Okay, it worked. I mean, that's simple science. I'll give it one more. They are like the giraffe, but they have the body of an otter. The hair giraffes are also very sensitive and don't like to be touched or handled. They aren't very happy with the situation. They want to mate with each other. The hair giraffes begin to fight with the otters who are trying to breed them. We're not gay, the giraffe shouted at the otters. We're leaving it there. You got hair giraffes. That means you also got the giraffes into your empire. You got giraffes. How do I represent this? What do I do? This animal should not exist. It looks like it's in pain. It's perfect. This thing is horrifying. They look like they want to see my manager. The giraffes are... equipped with blowholes. I guess they were swimming around in the otter exhibit. Meanwhile, the hair giraffes are... disguised as gorillas. There's already too much going on. You have multiple animals disguised as gorillas. And the worst part is you guys are going to forget that they're not gorillas. You're just going to think you got gorillas. Okay. I cannot. I will not allow you to win. Another AI invasion. I'm just gonna shoot the koalas. I have to win. I'm not losing another one of these. I'm just going crazy mode. Here we go. Paul, the zombie llama with a gun, is now the leader of the Dugama herd. He decides that he must take more aggressive measures with his gun in order to take over the koala exhibit. And so the llamas barge into the koala exhibit and start blasting. The koalas fight back with their tasers, but the llamas overpower them with their guns. The llamas defeat the koalas and capture the welcome. We already had the welcome sign. They decide to use it to conquer the rest of the zoo. All right, nice quick turn. I'm back up, 3 to 4. We shot up some koalas. Easy, fucking easy, dude. That's how you do it. I didn't need to breed weird fucking freaks in nature. I just shot them. Okay, my new koalas are... they're lawyers. So I could sue you for breeding the weird hair giraffes.
Can we use the monkeys disguised as gorillas to infiltrate and cope the gorillas exhibit?
If you guys go and get to Harambe, you should definitely have an advantage recruiting him because he thinks half your army is gorillas. Now, I do want to quickly point out here, every animal on the board is worth 1 point except Harambe, who's worth 2 points. Because obviously, and by the time you get over to Harambe, you can have like 8 more animals, all of whom are pretending to be gorillas. Wait. Because the koalas are lawyers, I could train one to be Parkser. Oh, I'm definitely doing that. As a quick reminder, Parkser is my real life friend who is a real life lawyer and cop, and he'd be perfect as a koala lawyer. Score's now 3 to 4. You guys are up. Set rat traps in the bathroom. Put the koalas in rehab, but I have them. You would have to like take them from me. Try to breed the goldfish with the hair giraffes. Like you just keep making weirder and weirder animals. Let us fuck the fish. I mean, try to breed the otters and goldfish. Grab a zoo guest and hold him hostage. So this would just be like a human that you just like take a guy. Okay, here are your options. Go. You were trying to breed the goldfish with the hair giraffes. The breeding program is a massive success, and the new hair giraffes are now part of the cult of chotters. But the otters immediately forget about this because the hair giraffes are disguised as gorillas, and so they decide to breed a new animal by copulating the hair giraffes with the nearby goldfish in the decorative fountain. So the otters try to breed them together. However, because they're both males, the otters cannot mate with each other. Huh? Instead, they begin to copulate with the hair giraffes while pretending that they're doing it with each other. All right, you're fucking the hair giraffes. They continue this until they develop a new animal which looks like a giant female gorilla. This new animal is called a giant female gorilla, and she is joined by a group of normal gorillas who are all disguised as monkeys. So that worked? You combined otters and hair giraffes for that, right? Wait, no, it just looks like a gorilla. They're not real gorillas. They're giant female gorillas that look like gorillas. I think we can all agree we don't know for certain whether these are real gorillas or not, because you keep forgetting. Don't forget that they're disguised as monkeys. Oh yeah.
I'm not a scientist, but I don't think male hair giraffes and male otters make a giant female gorilla, but who knows, maybe being disguised as a gorilla changes some things.
Stupid. Okay, the trait for your weird new gorilla animal is... oh shit, they're holding guns too. That's fine. I'm not concerned.
You should put a bow on the giant gorilla so you know it's a girl gorilla and not something like an animal that looks like a giant female gorilla.
That doesn't clarify anything, though. How would that clarify anything?
Doug, for God's sake, all those pictures are male gorillas, not females. Just get a picture of a female gorilla and enlarge it.
What? How do you know what a female gorilla looks? How are they different? They just look like gorillas. I know that there's times that I do things that are just really hard for you guys to accept, right? You're gonna have to accept that this is probably a male gorilla.
I've literally seen them in the wild in Uganda, and all those photos were still of male gorillas. Females are half the size and have no large sagittal crests. They literally look like bowling balls with arms.
What are
legs,
sagittal
and a head.
crests? You can't talk to me about sagittal crests and expect me to be like, oh, how could I have been so dumb? The sagittal what are you saying? Sagittal breasts? Are you saying sagittus breasts? Sagittal crests. What is that? It's a head lump. Who cares?
I have been a gorilla scientist for over 50 years, and I can tell you that the difference between male and female gorillas is that female gorillas have a high golf handicap.
That doesn't... We're going. I'm getting Parkster the koala. Soon the llamas discover that the koalas are actually lawyers. And Paul, the zombie llama leader with a gun and a small wiener, realizes that he can recruit Parkster, the top koala lawyer, to join the Dugama herd and represent them legally going forward in battle. As the Dugama herd prepares to conquer the last part of the zoo, Paul meets up with Parkster, the koala lawyer, who is also a member of the... Wait, he's... Whoa. Member of the cult of Chotters. Parkster's reluctant to join the Dugama herd because he does not want to be associated with what? With a group of people whose leader is a zombie llama with a tiny wiener. I mean, that's fair. Parkster tries to convince Paul to stop the Dugama herd from taking over the last part of the zoo. No, just join Parkster. But Paul, the zombie llama leader with a gun and a small wiener, is not interested in listening to Parkster's advice. He continues to march his army of zombie llamas into the koala exhibit and take over all the exhibits. Come on, get Parkster. At the same time, Jillian the female... Oh, shit, Jillian's back. Fuck, okay. I not only didn't get Parkster, you guys got Parkster. We're simply just better. Parkster randomly being in your herd from the get-go is not you just being better. I can't lose again.
This is Peter. We're fine with the animal violence, spotted giraffe abominations, the llamas getting penises bitten off by rabbits, monkeys using power tools. But we draw the line at lack of sagittal crests. Call us now.
You guys are up. Use Parkster to convince the koalas to join. Research if the gorilla is actually a gorilla. You guys will just forget it. Breed Parkster with a goldfish. This can't just turn into a breeding program. Here are your options. This is mostly seems to be about Parkster, so I don't think the other options are really gonna matter. Okay, you are deciding to breed Parkster with a goldfish.
Call Parkster to make sure he's alright with the breeding program.
Speak of the Parkster. Hey, Parkster.
Hello. I was in a parking garage. This hotel is a clown fiesta.
Okay, I have a question for you. Let's say that you were a koala lawyer.
Like a lawyer that is a koala bear?
Yeah, and you wanted to fuck a goldfish. What would you say to the goldfish? Like, what would your approach be in order to breed with this fish?
What?
You heard me.
I'm very out of breath because this hotel has no self-parking. So I had to park in a structure across the street, except I went the wrong way. So I just walked around an entire block trying to find this hotel. Why am I trying to have sex with a goldfish?
Sorry, that's what you would say to the fish?
No. I mean, yes. I would ask the fish, why am I trying to have sex with you?
Okay, anything else?
I would await the goldfish's answer and then respond accordingly.
Good to know. I think we're all set. Thank you very much for the help, Parkster.
No problem.
All right, love you. Bye.
Okay.
Guys, this might be our best turn yet. With the breeding program successful yet again, the cult of Chotters decide to breed one final species. They call on Parkster, a lawyer koala who recently joined the cult, to breed with the nearby goldfish in the fountain. If it's successful, they will breed an entirely new species of fish bear things. Parkster, the lawyer koala, walks up to the goldfish fountain and attempts to seduce them. Hello, goldfish. This hotel parking lot is a total clown fiesta. Why am I trying to have sex with you? Then he awaited the answer. Because you're a lawyer, one of the goldfish replied. And you're a fish, Parkster responded, before trying to copulate with the goldfish in the fountain. Unfortunately, the goldfish was a male, so Parkster gets rejected. Oh, I'm sorry, Parkster. Shit. Maybe he tries again? So Parkster tries to copulate with another goldfish, but he has the same problem. This goldfish is clearly gay and just wants to hang out with his friends, so he rejects Parkster's advances. Maybe third tries the charm. Soon, the cult of Chotters realizes that Parkster is not very good at breeding fish bears, so they ask the penguins to do it instead, and the penguins don't want to. Sorry, guys. Parkster didn't fuck a fish. The goldfish is clearly gay. You could tell because of its sagittal crest. Oh, poor Parkster. Call him and let him know the news.
Hello again, Douglas.
Hey, just a quick update. The goldfish said no because they were clearly gay.
Wait, what do you mean update?
All right, bye, Parkster. Love you.
Okay, bye.
I'm up. I did not get Parkser the koala lawyer, but I still have a bunch of koala lawyers. So I'm gonna use them to sue the zoo administration for control of the bathroom. I'm suing the zoo. Paul the zombie llama with a gun and absolutely tiny wiener decides to begin using the koala lawyers to take legal action against the zoo. They weren't able to take the bathroom rats by force, but if the zoo is forced to give the bathroom over legally, then the DugDug herd will be even stronger. So the koala lawyers attempt to sue the zoo for the bathroom. The lawyers are successful and the DugDug herd is rewarded with control of the bathroom. But the DugDug herd is not done yet. They've decided to take the whole zoo. So the DugDug herd rides into the koala exhibit and begins shooting. We already have the koalas. The koalas fire back with their tasers, but the llamas are determined. They win the battle and capture the welcome sign again. We got the bathroom. The poor fucking koalas, dude. I feel bad for them. Okay, because I took the bathroom, I do get the rats. That means I get a trait for them. The rats are... in a cult that worships Harambe. I mean, that checks out, honestly.
I'm one of the clowns at the hotel. Parkser told me to say he loves you too. Just too emotional about the goldfish to say it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm a primatologist, and so have studied primate behavior.
No,
From lemurs to chimps for 7 or 8 years now. Maybe the differences look subtle with photos, but in person, the difference between males and females is quite huge.
I refuse to believe...
This is Megna Chakrabbit. We are live on NPR. We heard you didn't use a gorilla with a Sagittarius vest. This is considered a hate crime in Senegal and New Zealand. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Hey, Doug. This is President Biden from the White House. Russia is threatening to invade because of something called Sagittarius Press. We were told you would know what's going on.
Get the fuck out of here. These are private Sagittarius crests. Chat, you guys are up. Use the power tool vibrators to seduce the lions. Send the big female gorilla to attack the goldfish. Train gorilla fighters. Use the giraffe blowholes to befriend the fish.
In my mammalogy class, the sagittal crest was always one of the most important features when we had to identify
No, it's
a skull.
not.
Anyone who knows any basic zoology
I've
should
never
know what
heard
it is.
of this before. I refuse to believe this is like a core thing you learn about animals. Boom, there you go. Okay, you're gonna use the power tools to try to seduce the lions. With the breeding program a failure, the cult of Chotters forget what's going on again, and then remember that there are lions nearby. The monkeys who are disguised as gorillas never really learned how to use power tools, but they did make the tools vibrate, so the cult of Chotters decide to use these vibrating power tools to seduce the lions into joining their cult. And so the monkeys enter the lion exhibit and start vibrating them. Unfortunately, the power tools do not work properly. The vibration only makes the lions uncomfortable and they stop being attracted to monkeys. Oh, they were attracted to each other. The monkeys then realize that the power tools aren't working as well as they thought. The power tools are broken, says one monkey. Let's go back to using our hands. So the monkeys whip out their monkey guns and shoot the lions with balloons? Wait, hold on. This could work. Maybe you're just gonna attack them. And so the lions join the cult of Chotters even though they don't know what the cult is. I don't know how that works. I don't get how you convert vibrating power tools into monkey guns and the lions being, yeah, cool, we're good. You've officially added lions. Their trait is... they are single dads. Okay. All right, you've got single dad lions. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm gonna go for the flamingos. What would chat do? You guys always do dumb shit. Ask if they believe in Harambe. Breed them. You guys would try to breed them for sure. Yeah, I could have my rats try to fuck the flamingos. Set them on fire. I'm going to go for the goldfish and offer the goldfish to the flamingos as food. And then I go for Harambe. That's a plan.
Hello, this is the Holiday Inn in Twin Falls, Idaho. Do you know someone named Parkser? He is drunk at the bar shouting about gay goldfish and keeps saying he loves Doug Redden. Come pick him up.
I've never heard of him. With the welcome sign back in their possession for a third time, the DugDug herd now sets their sights on the true final goal, recruiting Harambe to join the herd. But to get to Harambe, they will need more allies. First up, they must recruit the nearby fountain goldfish. So Paul the zombie llama with a gun and a small wiener approaches the goldfish and tells them that if they join the herd, then the goldfish can worship Harambe with them. The goldfish are hesitant, but the DugDug herd reminds them that once the welcome sign is destroyed and replaced by their own, it's already mine, then there won't be any other signs in the zoo. The DugDug herd will rule supreme and all of the other signs will be under their control. I mean, maybe the fish go for it. So the goldfish agree and join the DugDug herd. They're led by a goldfish named Goldie, who was a previous leader of the DugDug herd and a former member of the cult of Chotters. Ooh, he left. He left your cult. You guys got Parkser, but I got your goldfish. So I got goldfish. Their trait are... pregnant. They're all pregnant. Everyone.
What?
Parkser, sorry, you weren't able to fuck the fish. You did try. And I want everybody here to give a clap and a pog for Parkser. Congratulations. You tried. You gave it your best, and that's what matters. So you give 110% when you go try to fuck some goldfish.
Parkser should sue for custody.
But they're pregnant. They're pregnant. They don't have kids yet. They just got lots of eggs. Why does that look like sushi? Okay, apparently I have to be the one to tell you, man. You know those little colorful circles on sushi? Those are fish eggs.
The otters can eat the fish eggs.
Again, they're pregnant. They didn't just give birth. You just have to imagine that these are inside the fish. You guys are up. Have the giant gorilla shoot the goldfish. Have Parkser sue the elephants for their tusks. Drink all the water in the fountain so they die. It's dark. Convince the fish that Parkser is the father. Parkser, okay, so if you guys want Parkser to go try to eat the fish eggs, that's in character apparently. But they haven't given birth yet. You could send Parkser to help the fish give birth and then eat the eggs. That doesn't even do anything for you. Okay, here are your options. Okay, you're gonna send Parkser to help the fish give birth. Why am I helping them give birth? I just want to eat the eggs. Because how else do you eat the eggs, Parkser? Tell me, Mr. Lawyer.
Could we research guided missile, or is that too unrealistic for your tinny people?
Shut up. No, guided missile's too much of a leap. Even though the cult of Chotters successfully recruited the lions, they immediately forgot about it. And then they received bad news. The goldfish in the fountain have joined the DugDug herd. But fortunately, they have a plan. The goldfish are all pregnant. And since Parkser loves to eat fish eggs, they decide to send Parkser in to eat the eggs. Parkser, the lawyer koala, heads to the goldfish to help them deliver the eggs and then eat them. The goldfish are very happy to see him because they all love Parkser and want to see him again. Unfortunately, the goldfish are too busy birthing their eggs to pay attention to Parkser's presence. Okay, Parkser might still eat them. So Parkser runs towards them and chomps down on one of the goldfish's eggs. He bites into it and eagerly swallows it whole. Yummy, Parkser happily says. This egg tastes delicious. It's so fresh and moist. Parkser chomped down on several more eggs before realizing they had eaten all of them. Oh no, Parkser says. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to give birth to my own babies. Never mind, says the goldfish. We'll just reproduce with our friends. So the goldfish decide to share their eggs with the other fish in the water, and soon they all mate and give birth to a new species of fish. Wait, do I get a new fish? Hey, that was easy, says one fish. What should we name ourselves? How about fish bears? We got fish. I got fish bears. Suggest another. The fish bears are born and they look exactly like hair giraffes. It's not rigged, Parkser. They're Parkser's babies. No, they're not. Those are our fish bears. All Parkser did is walk in there and eat the fish eggs. He did not create this new fish bear species. In what world do you have the fish bears? They're free agents. There's no way. Paternity test. They're from my fish. What do you mean? Twitch chat impregnated them. No, you didn't. The fish impregnated each other. You aren't like walking around the zoo fucking fish. Speak for yourself. Jesus Christ. They're called bears. Yeah, and they look like otters and giraffes. They don't look like koala bears at all.
I joined this stream and the first thing I heard was you're not walking around the zoo fucking fish, and I must say, for the first honest time in my life, Doug, what are we doing?
Okay, my goldfish have given birth to fish bears, and they are cannibals. Okay, well, if they eat themselves to death, I lose them. What are you saying, Parkser? There's a concept in law called by proxy, where if a third party induced an action, the third party can be held responsible. If somebody robs a bank and a security guard shoots the robber and misses and killed a bystander, the robber could be charged for murder of that bystander. I induced the fish to create a new breed. No, that is such a stretch. You being nearby while my fish have sex does not mean you own their children, Parkser. I wasn't lawyer. That does not mean that Parkser owns my fish bears. It's the law. Well, you're gonna have to arrest me, Parkser. I'm not following your shitty law. They're my horse bears. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a game on our hands. Oh, wait, this was my whole plan. Okay, now that I have the fish, I can feed some of them to the flamingos. And maybe I'll use the cannibals. I don't really know how they'll come into play. I'm up. Goldie, the leader of the goldfish who used to be pregnant, but then Parkser ate all his eggs, decided to try recruiting the flamingos into the DugDug herd. He knows that the flamingos love fish, and so he decides to sacrifice some of his own goldfish citizens to be eaten by the flamingos. Goldie heads to the zoo's flamingo exhibit and offers them some of his goldfish friends in exchange for them joining the DugDug herd. The flamingos are pleased to see that the DugDug herd has agreed to give them fish, and they accept his offer. As soon as the goldfish are dead, the flamingos begin eating them. Goldie's happy that his plan worked, and he goes to celebrate with the other DugDug herd members. He sees Precious, the leader of the DugDug herd, with a gun and a small wiener, celebrating with a group of rats. All right, we're in. Flamingos are now mine, and they are... They're pregnant. Don't fucking eat them, Parkser. Score is now tied up 7-7. You guys are up. Sue for custody of the fish bears. They're my children. They're my fish's children. Single dad lions take out the single dad crocodiles for a day in the park. Pee in the fountain to kill the fish. The elephants take a monster dump in the bathroom. Okay, here you go. Yeah, I think most people wanted custody of the fish bears. All right, you are going to sue for custody. You've strongly argued that these should be in your herd. I think it's bullshit. We'll let the AI dictate. Parkser has given me a full legal argument. We'll put it in. Good luck, everybody. May the Parkser ever be in your favor. The DugDug herd believes that these fish bears are part of their own herd because the fish gave birth to them. But Parkser, the lawyer koala, feels that he should actually have custody of the fish bears. So he takes the issue up in the highest zoo court of the land, stating that sometimes if a person induces a different person to take an action, that original person can be held responsible for the action. Because I caused the fish bears to be born, I am responsible for their creation, so they're mine. And he sues the goldfish for custody of the fish bears. The judge rules in favor of Parkser's argument. And so the goldfish end up giving the fish bears away to the cult of Chotters. The fish bears are given to the hippopotamus, who's also in the cult. Wait, you get a hippo? Fuck. I'm going one more. Maybe the hippo dies. She quickly becomes their leader because she's much larger than everybody else. The fish bears quickly become a part of the cult and are used to create a new kind of animal. No, we're stopping there. God damn it, Parkser. That's our lawyer, Pog. Okay, so Parkser, the koala lawyer, has taken the fish bears from me. You guys are now at 8, and I'm only at 6. Shit. But my original plan of getting the flamingos so that I can get Harambe is on board. If I grab Harambe, he's worth 2. I go up to 8, we're tied up. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. How do I convince this glorious gorilla with a huge Sagittarius breast to join my herd? I'll use the rats. I'll send the rats over. We've been worshiping him for years, probably. If I get Harambe, I will finally win. I will finally win one of these games. I don't want to say rigged this game, but I have changed the rules to favor my playstyle, and I'm still losing. Okay, here we go. With the flamingos now in the herd, they can now try to recruit the legendary gorilla Harambe. And so the rats in the bathroom, who are in a Harambe cult, approach Harambe's exhibit and shout out to him. Oh, great and powerful Harambe, we have worshipped you for many rat years in the bathroom. Please join our herd as our holy leader. Come on, do this. Harambe is intrigued by the idea and thinks that this would make a good new exhibit at the zoo. He agrees to join the DugDug herd, but first he wants them to promise him that they will never touch his banana. Do it, rats, promise. He loves his bananas and does not want them to be taken away from him. The DugDug herd is happy to keep their promise and promises to never touch Harambe's banana. We got him. He joins, right? We're good? Then they bring Harambe onto their team and he immediately takes command of the DugDug herd. He picks up his gun and orders the herd to capture the monkey exhibit. They run into the monkey exhibit, start shooting. Harambe, dude. I love Harambe. 8 to 8. Look at that beautiful zoo. Okay, he does need a trait. Something good. Immune to all damage. Okay, he's really drunk. That's fine. You guys are up. Touch Harambe's banana and blame it on me. Dude, if you guys come in and touch Harambe's bananas, we're never friends again. We are never talking again. We can't reach Harambe. Oh, yeah, wait, you're not there. Oh, shit. You can't interact with Harambe right now. You would have to get to the crocodiles or the elephants first. Challenge the crocodiles to a dance-off. Convince the rats to touch Harambe's bananas. Have Parkser seduce the elephants. Alert the monkeys of Harambe's attack plan. If you do that, I'll continue the Harambe attack next turn. Okay, you're gonna try to convince my rats to touch Harambe's bananas. Wait. Are you sending anybody to convince? So you're convincing the rats to touch Harambe's bananas. Is there somebody else you want to send, or? Parkser on the hippo. Okay, we'll say Parkser rides the hippo over there. Parkser, are you here? What would your argument be? He literally just left. Okay, I'm gonna call him.
Hello, Douglas.
Hi, Parkser.
I literally just left to go get food across the street.
Okay, they're sending you to go convince my rats to touch Harambe's banana. What would you say to the rats to convince them to do this?
Go touch Harambe's banana.
Is that it?
I mean, what else? Does Harambe have a literal banana? Or are you telling me to tell the rats to go touch Harambe's penis? Except you don't.
No. It's an actual banana. It's a banana. It's a banana.
Okay, well, the rats are not going to understand me anyway. Do they speak English?
Do you? You're a koala bear.
In that case, I would tell the rats.
All right, that should do it. Thanks, Parkser. Love you.
Okay, bye.
Unfortunately, the cult of Chotters receives dire news. Harambe, the extremely drunk gorilla, has joined the DugDug herd. As part of joining, DugDug promised to never touch Harambe's bananas. Never! In order to sabotage the relationship between DugDug and Harambe, the cult of Chotters sends Parkser riding atop their hippopotamus to the bathroom rats. Parkser tells the rats, go touch Harambe's banana. I mean, what else would I say? Do you even speak English? The rats listen to Parkser and hops onto the toilet to meet up with Harambe. Harambe, my name is Parkser. I'm a lawyer koala. Please let me touch your bananas. Wait, Parks? Okay. Parkser's here? You like my bananas? Asked Harambe. Oh, wow. Really? Yup, I bet you do. You have a taste for delicious fruit, don't you? And you know what else? This is getting weird. I have something for you. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Okay. Wait, what did you say? It's a big surprise. Okay, here it comes. What is it? I got you a gift. It's a present for you. Suddenly, Parkster hears a loud buzzing sound. It's coming from the bathroom. He looks through the door and sees the bathroom rats attacking the hippo. There's a line of rats lined up, each one holding a large bottle of mayonnaise. Oh shit, it's going down. They're shooting the mayo at the hippos, and the hippos are getting covered in mayonnaise. Wow, they're really gonna get us with this one, Parkster laughs. I don't think the plan is working. They totally tricked us into touching their bananas. What a bunch of sneaky bastards. That's why I hate lawyers. They're such scoundrels, but hey, at least they'll never touch the bananas again. Okay, Parkster kept spraying mayonnaise on the hippos for like 5 more minutes, but nothing actually happened, so we're gonna skip that and move on to my turn. Okay, I am going to follow up on what the AI suggested last time, which is that Harambe is gonna attack your monkey exhibit and start shooting. Endgame time. Harambe just joined my team, picked up a gun, and ordered the Dugama herd to capture the monkey exhibit. The Dugama herd runs into the Cult of Chowder's monkey exhibit and starts attacking. The monkeys are disguised as gorillas, but Harambe is also extremely drunk. He mistakes them for actual gorillas and shoots them with his gun. The Dugama herd then captures the monkey exhibit and brings it back to the Dugama herd's base. Let's go! Meanwhile, the real gorilla Harambe is not pleased with what Paul has done to his exhibit. All right, that's just a clean monkey fight right there. Let's go. 9 for me, 7 for you, chat. I might actually win one of these. Don't take this from me, chat. What next? Send Parkster to assassinate Harambe. Attempt to recruit Harambe into the cult. Give Harambe a vasectomy. What is that? Doesn't do anything. Seduce Harambe with the giant female gorilla. Okay, that's kind of smart, dude. Call a news crew to cover Harambe's outbreak. Let's start the poll. Wow, so you're choosing to try to seduce Harambe rather than sending Parkster in to shoot him. Interesting. Probably a tougher play to get the AI to understand what you want, but I respect it, chat. You're going out big. Sadly, despite Parkster's best efforts, Harambe is still working for the Dugama herd, even though he's not pleased with what happened to his exhibit. Also, he's extremely drunk, so the Cult of Chowders must take an extreme action. In order to recruit Harambe to their cult, they must try to seduce him to their side. So the Cult of Chowders sends their giant female gorilla to Harambe, and she tries to seduce Harambe. Hey, that's a nice Sagittarius crest you have there, Harambe. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thanks. So, can I have some of that? Sure. How much do you want? Okay then. Here you go. Are they bartering? They're bartering for bananas? Parkster the koala rides on top of the giant female gorilla and approaches her. Why won't you touch my bananas? Yells Parkster. My name's Parkster. I'm a lawyer koala. I'm here to seduce you and eat your bananas. Are you a gorilla? You are right. I'm a gorilla? Yes, I'm a gorilla. Good. Then you understand that I want to eat your bananas. And I will eat them all day, every day until they disappear. And I want you to have my babies. Will you help me? How about we mate and create offspring? No thanks. Is he talking to Harambe or the giant female gorilla? We're gonna redirect back to the original prompt. You get 5 continues from here, but then it's totally done. And the giant female gorilla tries to seduce Harambe again. Hi, my name is Parkster. I'm a lawyer koala. I'm here to seduce you and eat your bananas. Are you a gorilla? I think Parkster's gonna keep ruining it. You can't pull off this seduction, dude. Parkster is there and is third wheeling and making it awkward. Good, then you understand I want to eat your bananas. I'll eat them all day. You want to have my babies. How about we mate and create offspring? Again, Harambe refuses. Why won't you touch my bananas? Why? Why won't you touch my bananas? That's it. No success. Each time your giant female gorilla tried to seduce Harambe, Parkster came in and ruined it. Classic Parkster. I'm on game point for the final turn. Harambe assassinates Parkster. Wait, hold on. That wouldn't give me a point. That's not valuable. Shit, what do? I was excited to kill Parkster. Wait, I could have Harambe seduce Parkster. I'm gonna try to steal Parkster. I can't kill him, but he clearly wants Harambe's banana. I will offer Harambe's bananas to Parkster in exchange for joining my herd. You're about to watch history. Meanwhile, the real gorilla Harambe is not pleased with what Paul has done to his exhibit. He's worried he might get shot in there in a future accident. So to protect himself legally, Harambe decides he needs a lawyer. So Harambe decides to try recruiting the greatest lawyer of all, the koala lawyer Parkster, who also has a taser and a gun. Parkster currently works for the Cult of Chowders, but Harambe believes he could be convinced to switch sides. Harambe is also extremely drunk. Harambe walks up to Parkster the lawyer koala and shouts out, Parkster, please become my lawyer. In return, I offer you my precious bananas. Join me, Parkster. Come on. Come on. Parkster, who's also extremely drunk, agrees to join the Dugama herd. Wait. But he quickly realizes that his decision was a mistake and becomes distraught when he sees the Dugama herd in the monkey exhibit. Well, we were a little bit brutal there. He realizes that he made the biggest mistake of his life, so he decides to go after Paul the zombie llama with a gun and a small wiener and try to kill him. But Paul is aware of Parkster's plan and he uses his tiny wiener to block Parkster's bullets. Parkster then fires his taser at the zombie llama, but Paul blocks the taser with his tiny wiener. And so Parkster decides to run away and escape. The Dugama herd is victorious and now they control the entire zoo. Okay, I did not get Parkster. All right, 7-9, chat. What are you doing? Have Parkster shoot Harambe. I'm seeing like almost nothing else. I mean, recruit the Crocs, attack flamingos. I'll put that in. By overwhelming majority, you want to send Parkster to shoot Harambe. This is potentially the death of Harambe. Parkster is absolutely furious and super drunk too. He didn't go to Koala Harbor just to be snubbed by this gorilla. And so he pulls out his gun and tries to kill Harambe, who is drunk also. No, stop! It's me, Parkster! Don't shoot me! But Parkster can't stop himself. His finger's already on the trigger. I'm sorry, he says. Don't do it, Parkster. I don't know what came over me. And so Parkster shoots Harambe. God damn it. Oh God, I killed him. I shot Harambe. Hold on, is he dead? Parkster is horrified. He's so terrified that he runs off into the forest. He can't be around any more gorillas. I knew the instant that I got him that you guys would do everything in your power to kill him, but it still hurts. Harambe is dead.
That solves the mystery. Now we know where Parkster was on May 28, 2016.
I've got 7. It's 7-7 again. I'm going for cheetahs. I'm gonna race them. And if I beat them in a race, they have to join. Let's go. Unfortunately, Parkster ran back into the zoo and shoots and kills Harambe. The poor gorilla is now dead. Wiener's out. The Dugama herd is devastated about Harambe's death, so they set their sights on the cheetah exhibit. They send over their fastest rats to the cheetah exhibit and make an offer. Cheetahs, we are the rats who worship Harambe. He was a drunk gorilla who's now dead. Will you race against us? If we win the race, you must join the Dugama herd. The cheetahs are suspicious of the rats' intentions. They do not trust the rats, especially since they were previously members of the cult of Chotters. No, nothing. But the cheetahs are curious about the rats' offer to race, and they agree to race. All right, let's go. The cheetahs set off, and the competition begins. The cheetahs are faster than the rats, and they win the race. Oh, shit. That's what you get for throwing rats at cheetahs. Well, they're my fastest thing, probably. Recruit the penguins. Blame Harambe's death on the Dugama herd. Host a funeral for Harambe. Interesting. Leaning towards recruiting the penguins. I don't know why you're that interested in the penguins, but anything specific you want to do to recruit them? Make otter pops for them. Feed them fish. Do you have fish? You want to feed them some fish bears? I use that to get the flamingos. Give them Harambe's body. Like as an offering? That's fine, sure. Here we go. Now that Harambe is dead, the cult of Chotters moves on to new goals. They decide to try recruiting the penguins into their cult. To do this, the otters with short-term memory loss bring the dead body of Harambe to the penguins. Please join our cult, penguins. As a gift, we offer you the extremely drunk dead body of Harambe the gorilla. Oh no, we can't accept this. This is disgusting. If we join your cult, we'll have to be near the dead body of Harambe the gorilla. Oh, you can't refuse? This is a special gift from the Dugama herd as a sign of respect and friendship. We can't do it. How rude. Since when was the cult of Chotters above anyone's dignity or honor? If you don't let us in your cult, we're gonna tell the zoo authorities what you guys are doing. Then we'll have to kill you too. No! Wait, hold on. What? The penguins are saying this? We can't accept this. Fine, have it your way. The otters leave. When they're gone, the penguins start talking amongst themselves. Oh, that was close. If they found out, then they'd probably kill us too. Let's just hope that they don't find out. But why did they give us the dead body of a gorilla? Probably because they wanted to make us their slaves. No, that's stupid. Why would they do that? I don't know. Maybe they just thought it was funny. No, pretty true. Okay, that absolutely did not work. The penguins were disgusted, and that means there's an opening for me to come in here and convince them to join instead. I'll just tell them we're not fucking weirdos who will bring you dead gorillas. My strategy's way better for getting the penguins, dude. Devastated by losing the cheetah race, the Dugama herd heads over to the penguin exhibit. Apparently, the cult of Chotters had recently offered them the dead body of Harambe the gorilla. Paul, the zombie llama with a gun and small wiener, approaches the penguins. Join our Dugama herd, penguins. In return, we promise to never give you a dead gorilla for some reason. The penguins are skeptical, but they agree to join anyways. The Dugama herd is very excited about having the penguins on their side. They're delighted that they have the ability to crossbreed with them. That's a quick victory. Let's go, dude. All right, I'm up to 8. I'm recovering. The Harambe incident will soon be a thing of history. Okay, my new penguins are Instagram influencers. Score is now 8-7. I've got influencer penguins. Chat, you are up. Follow the penguins on Instagram. Recruit the zoo pigeons.
We need to entice the crocs to eat the penguins by showing how tasty they look on Instagram.
You wouldn't get them necessarily. Recruit the pandas by offering to teach them kung fu. Get the penguins canceled for having Harambe's body. Give the polar bears cocaine. I don't know what that would do, but you can do it if you want. Most of the ones you seem to be gravitating towards don't do anything. Recruiting the pandas at least gets you a point. Okay, you're going for recruiting the pandas by offering to teach them kung fu. Boom. Later on, the Dugama herd recruited the penguins instead, and the cult of Chotters now focused on the panda bear exhibit. They approached the panda bears and offered to teach them kung fu in exchange for joining the cult. Kung fu? You want us to learn kung fu? What does it have to do with the cult of Chotters? Asked the panda bears. It doesn't. It's just a bonus. Really? Well, okay, let's join the cult. Great. I'll send someone to pick you up in 10 minutes. Oh, you might want to change your clothes. It's cold out there, and I don't think you want to wear those fur suits in the winter. Wait. A few minutes later, the panda bears were picked up by a group of DugDug members. Am I gonna kidnap them from you? They drove them to a private room in the back of a restaurant. The cult of Chotters had set up a secret training area in the restaurant where they taught the panda bears kung fu. Wait, huh? Okay, panda bears, said Parks of the koala. Today we're gonna show you the basic forms of kung fu. What are we gonna do? Okay, so hold on. Now, Parks is teaching them kung fu. I think I just was like an Uber driver for you guys. As far as I can tell, you did get the panda bears. So Parkser is definitely back from the woods, currently training the panda bears that you guys pulled into your team. Your new panda bears who are learning kung fu are... afraid of the color red. That's gonna hurt with kung fu, but okay. Stupid.
Chat, please change your name colors. You are scaring the pandas. They're trying to train.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're close. Let's do this. I am deciding who to crossbreed my penguins with. The fish? The penguins crossbreed with the fish? All right, fine. I'm having my Instagram influencers have sex with the goldfish. Maybe we get something new. You guys have all these weird new species. I want one. And even if Parkser is there, they're still my children. Okay, now that the penguins are in the DugDug herd, Paul the zombie llama with gun and wiener is ready for his master plan. He wants to crossbreed the penguins, who are Instagram influencers, with the pregnant goldfish. So he turns on some romantic music and asks the penguins and the fish to breed a new species. After a few hours, the baby penguins have been born and they are adorable. They look like little Instagram influencers with tiny glasses and tiny wieners. The DugDug herd is thrilled to have these cute penguins as their new soldiers. I'm glad everybody in my empire has tiny wieners. Okay, I've got child soldier penguins now. These child soldier penguins are... Okay, back to game point. Chat, you guys are up. What would you like to do? Recruit the pigeons. How do you want to recruit the crocodiles? You can also recruit them by giving them Harambe's body, which they would probably enjoy, and that's very thematic. Recruit the polar bears with Coca-Cola. Call Child Protective Services on Doug for the penguin soldiers. Try to recruit the penguins by offering to teach them how to fly. All right, what do you want to do? Okay, you are going to try to recruit the crocodiles by giving them Harambe's body. If somehow Harambe comes back to life and you capture him, that is still 2 points. It happened to Saul Goodman. It could happen to Harambe. Here we go. After teaching the panda bears kung fu, the cult of Chotters moved on to a new goal. They must recruit the crocodiles into their cult. But the crocodiles are carnivores. How would the cult find them food? And that's when it hit them. So the cult took the dead body of Harambe, the extremely drunk gorilla, over to the crocodile exhibit. They offered Harambe's dead body to the crocodiles in exchange for them joining the cult. Oh man, this is awesome. I love this stuff. I'm so hungry for it. Yeah, I'm starving too. Nom nom nom. One of the crocodile's heads popped up from the water and said, dude, I'm so fucking hungry. After being locked away in that cage for so long, I could eat a horse right now. Well, if you want to eat a horse, we have one for you, only it's a dead gorilla. Oh yeah, dead gorilla. I've always wanted to try one. Hey, let's all eat him. The crocodiles ate the dead gorilla and became part of the cult of Chotters. I don't know how that fucking worked. Like, for that to be as straightforward as it was is very strange. And these crocodiles are... at risk of spontaneously combusting. Makes sense because of the gorilla. 9-9, but I have the advantage. Now here's what I'm thinking. You guys have gotten so many points from new breeds of animals. What would be the most climactic way for me to win? I make a new breed between a fish and my welcome sign. I've had it for the whole game. I will breed a fish sign. And with it, I will take over the zoo. I will finally win one of these goddamn games. With their soldiers in place, DugDug herd is finally ready for their ultimate move. They will try to take over the zoo by breeding the first ever fish sign hybrid. And so DugDug's top llamas begin trying to breed their pregnant goldfish with their welcome sign who's a ninja. Come on, but they can't make it happen. They're both too stubborn. The DugDug herd is frustrated they cannot breed the fish sign hybrid, but then one of the goldfish gives birth to a super cute baby goldfish. Wait. The DugDug herd is shocked that their fish sign hybrid actually worked and gave birth to a goldfish. The DugDug herd is so elated they decide to name the baby goldfish after Harambe. That works. The goldfish gave birth. It's confused. No, it's a fish sign hybrid. It's a fish sign hybrid, right? Paternity test. Okay, what if I continue it and they see who the father is? Is it a goldfish or a sign? The paternity test has to show that the father's a sign. Okay, this is gonna confirm. I need to confirm it's a sign. The DugDug herd isn't sure if this is a hybrid or just a fucking fish. And so they do a paternity test to see if the fish's father is just a goldfish or is actually the welcome sign. Give me a win. The paternity test comes back negative. The fish's father is definitely not a goldfish. Wait, the DugDug Dugama herd is relieved they aren't going to get sued for stealing another goldfish's dad and using him in their breeding program. Wait, do I win? I think it's a hybrid. I have no clue what this means. I'm confused and scared. Wait, then what is it even a hybrid of? It could be Parksers. How do I is there any way? I don't know. Fuck. Okay, we're still not 100% certain. We need confirmation that it is not just a goldfish. And so it turned out the father is the welcome sign! Yes! Dugma herd is delayed. They successfully bred the first ever fish-sign hybrid. They're finally able to take control of the zoo and destroy all of their signs, which means they will become supreme rulers of the animal kingdom. I did it! I made a new gorilla fish sign. Chat, it took me 4 tries, but I did it! I'm the greatest! I'm the greatest welcome sign in the whole world, chat! Arguably rigged, but I don't care. Okay, my fish sign does need a trade. My brand new species is... All right, whatever. And that is how I finally won a goddamn AI invasion stream versus my own Twitch chat. I'm the greatest, I win finally, and now the score is 3 wins for chat, 1 win for me. And as is tradition with a victory like this, we will end it off with one quick bonus prompt. Suddenly, Parkser walked in and shot the welcome sign. The sign fell down and revealed the true identity of its father. It was a unicorn. And so the Dugama herd was defeated, all their plans had gone wrong, and now they'd be forced to- No. Cut the video, cut the stream. No. Hold on, the end prompts do not count. That's not a twist, this is not canon, this was a funny bonus thing, this does not count. No, do not actually count. I still win. The post don't count.